Hi, good morning, everyone. Today we have a very special person on our Facebook Live. We're going to talk to Avraham Gileadi about our virtual conference for fundraising on August 26th, titled Israel's Coming Restoration. So Avraham, we're going to ask you a couple of questions about your presentation and the lecture. So first of all, tell us, why should people be interested in coming to this conference? Why should people be interested in learning more about Isaiah right now?
Yeah, thank you, Brooke. Of course, this is the time of Isaiah, the events happening in the world right now. Unless you have your eyes closed, you can't help but notice what's going on in the world. And it's all there in Isaiah. And it's just the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to be seeing pretty soon. So yeah, this is the moment. And I think if people pass the opportunity to acquaint themselves with the words of Isaiah, a lot of things will be, catching up on them, that they will be full of surprises and they will not know how to deal with it. And that's why Isaiah really is the prophet of the end time. And I have a book by that title. And so a lot of what's going to be in this conference is going to tie those things together for people. And I think it'll be a very stimulating and a learning experience and entertaining as well, because we arranged a few little extras as well to go with the conference.
That sounds exciting. Thank you. So tell us, what's the title of your presentation?
It is the title of the conference itself, Israel's Coming Restoration, but the subtitle is The Mission of the Latter-day David. And it explains all about the mission of Latter-day David from Scripture, not from my opinion or anything. So
the topic of David sometimes can be a little bit controversial. Can you kind of tell us, why do you think that is?
Yeah, some people get very angry about that topic, and I think it takes away from Christ. But these are people who have not searched Isaiah, because if they did, they give lip service to the Scriptures, but they have no clue how deep Isaiah is, and they haven't ventured into it, and they don't care to. So they will always be, likely saying those things, that there is only one Messiah. And yes, indeed, there is only one Messiah, and it's Jesus Christ, and who's also the Lord Jehovah in the book of Isaiah. But the Latter-day David is a preparer of the way for the coming of Christ, and Israel has to be restored, and the 12 tribes have to be gathered, and the temple has to be built, and Jesus is not going to do all that by himself. So there will be end-time players who are going to play this really important role. And the main one is the Latter-day David, as in his protagonist is the king of Assyria, an end-time king of Assyria. And those are things that the Book of Mormon includes in the Isaiah passages that it has, and all of that is by design so that we would take those passages seriously and say, hey, the Book of Mormon is written for our day, and it has these Isaiah passages, so that must be really important. But no, they will not touch it with a 10-foot pole. And Isaiah himself says they won't. He says, you've heard the whole vision, why don't you proclaim it? Why don't you mention it? Nobody does, except they give a little lip service here and there about safe passages such as fasting. But they really don't understand it, and that's why they don't talk about it.
Very good answer. Thank you. So tell us a little bit about what you hope people will be able to take from your lecture.
Yeah, I think first of all, it's going to be a very enlightening time for people. There'll be 3 sessions of this conference, morning, afternoon, and the question and answer of the evening. And I think all said and done, they're going to come away feeling empowered to be able to deal with the current situation in the world, and also be stimulated or influenced to dig deeper into the words of Isaiah. Because it does take about 2 years of searching to acquaint yourself with the tools for searching, and then to really get into the message of Isaiah and finally understand it. It takes a while, and it's a learning process until finally the whole picture starts to form, and then boom, the lights come on, and you wonder, why didn't I see that before? I see that this relates to all the Scriptures, and I can understand all of them better because I understand Isaiah now. That is indeed the case. So, and many have made that journey, and Can't stop, singing the praises of Isaiah. So, yeah. Look forward to seeing you all there.
Thank you. Well, thank you for joining us, Avraham, and we hope that we will see you guys. Please register for our virtual conference in this post. Thank you. Bye-bye.